Object
what,
counsel.
the whole charter or what?
Charter section 36.
Oh, 36.
Well, obviously it states what the finance director's qualifications should be.
Okay, so then it
Education.
reads at a minimum, finance director shall possess,
Mm-hmm.
correct? Now look at section A, do you possess any of that?
No.
Okay, and then it reads or B, do you possess B?
I would say yes, because I have 5 years of experience in the field of finance.
But not a master's degree in business administration?
No.
Okay, so,
So as to be, you do not qualify because that is
Basically,
an and.
Yes.
Correct.
I thought it was another.
so Mr. Domurad, then according to section 36, of the City of Derby Charter, right, you don't meet the qualifications of finance director.
Yes, according to this.
Okay. So then, wouldn't you agree then you actually acted as a clerk rather than a finance director?
No.
And why is that?
Like I did budgeting, I did some accounting, I did the help with the leases, laddering loans, laddering debt.
But under the charter, you're not a finance director.
I haven't got a degree in finance.
Okay, so you did the same work then as the assistant finance director, which is basically a clerk, isn't that correct?
I also did the same work as the existing finance director, Alan Schlesinger.
Okay, so the bottom line is though, it's really clerk work, it's not a finance director position. You don't meet the qualifications.
No, I disagree.
Oh, well then explain.
Based on the fact that between the budgeting, the clerks have to do with daily operations. I do long-range planning and other functions with leases, workers' comp, stuff that the clerks do not do.
Okay, but you don't, what qualifications do you have to do any of that? Long-range planning, workers' comp? What
Based on experience with the tax board, 16 years,
Okay, so as a chairman of the tax board
14 years.
for 14 years, okay, how many times did you do payroll when you were the chairman?
Payroll?
Yeah.
Payroll is a union function. I did it one time.
As a
I
chairman?
assisted. No, as the finance director, I assisted in one time to do it.
Okay.
However, it's a union position, and
No, let's talk about as a chairman of the finance board. Did you
Never
do
did.
payroll?
Never
You
did.
not. Did you do any long-term forecasting for workers' comp as the chairman?
no.
Did you do any union negotiations as the chairman?
I sat in on the Board of Education when they did the teacher's contract.
Board of Ed,
Yes.
okay. Anything as a chairman were the same functions as when you were a clerk?
As when I was finance director. The functions would be the budgeting and the scheduling of debt and laddering it.
That's basically it.
Well, yes.
Yeah, okay. So again, the charter defines finance director. You don't meet that qualifications,
I'm got
As-
education.
okay? And as a chairman, you didn't do some of the functions you do as a clerk.
As finance director, I do, I don't understand the question.
I'm trying to sum up what you testified. I'm just trying to verify that as a chairman of the tax board, you did not do duties as you did when you worked underneath the contract.
Correct. As when I came contract, I did more with the requisitions, purchase orders, and the other functions as personnel.
Right, okay. But the assistant finance director also does purchase orders and other functions too, doesn't she?
Joyce does payroll specifically right now.
Any of the assistants? They do other things that you did similar? Same things, purchase orders?
There's only one assistant finance director, would be Joyce Sill.
Okay,
The other person is Sharon Domurad, she's a clerk.
okay.